Atlantic Global Asset Management and Quest World are still very much alive, although Atlantic Global Asset Management is being taken over by Asia Trading. The following presentation is to introduce Hung-Sup Han from Asia Trading, who's commencing the retrading of Atlantic Global Asset Management.
Asset Management, Mr. Anthony Roballo Ferreira was supposed to be the first to speak and report the latest news about the company. Unfortunately, in connection with his health problems, yesterday he had to cancel his flight to Madrid on an emergency basis. So this is very unfortunate, but it happened suddenly. He had a presentation prepared for you in which he was to report about the company and the sale of Atlantic Global Asset Management to the new owner of Asia Trade. Since my speech was supposed to be after Antonio, it will not happen. He's not going to be here tonight. Now, I will introduce myself to you first, because for all of you, I am a new person. As you see, I am from Korea. My name is Hung-Sup Han, and I am the owner of the financial holding company Asia Trade Group Limited in Hong Kong. I flew all the way to you from Hong Kong, and here in Madrid, the weather is not warm, but I like to be here, personally introduce myself to you. I am 58 years old. I am a Korean citizen, as I said, but I live and work in many countries, including Korea, Switzerland, Germany, Belgium, and Australia, and the last but not least, in Austria as well. Since 1986, I have been working and holding managerial and directorial positions in the automotive industry with respect to the creation and supply of software and the planning of the products of such brands as Daewoo Motor and Chevrolet. And in 2002, I was the director of General Motors in Korea. Since many years, I am now the owner and the founder of a number of companies in the field of automotive and computer and IT systems. Since 2009, we established a joint holding company in the financial market and IT technologies and its products. More about me and my companies, we will talk at an open conference a little later, I guess. Today, I would like to give time for brief information just about myself, about the company, and about our further actions. So, dear partners, this online conference format is fairly new to me and unusual, as well as other interesting technologies and methods of work that are used in the company Global Gold Asset Management. Therefore, I would like to ask you to be respectful to my manner of presenting information. Now, dear partners, to date, as the owner and founder of Asia Trade, I want to say a few words about financial holding Asia Trade. This holding was created and founded with the goal of starting works and the work of my team in the new fintech markets and cryptocurrency. There are gaps in the world of finance and the entire banking systems nowadays. Everything is changing very rapidly, and new technologies are taking over the world. All who understand this and want to take a worthy place and high positions at the roots of its foundation should act and act ahead of time. The financial holding Asia Trade, the official name Asia Trade Group Limited, with the purpose just in order not to miss the time and take my position in this multi-billion-dollar market opportunity. The financial holding Asia Trade includes a number of companies that are divided among themselves into groups and lead the development and study of the fintech market, each in its segment. My team and myself were interested in the business model and the company, Atlantic Global Asset Management, in part of studying and financing IT startups in the field of blockchain technologies. The business model for the interaction of the company with individuals and legal entities is really unique and diverses of me of separate admiration. Now, Atlantic Global Asset Management is fully ready for further work. It has a goal, strategy, and potential. This is a ready-made business that needs to be properly managed in the right direction. There is no need to change something radically, but it is enough to continue what has already been started from. Atlantic Global Asset Management will enter our holding company as a separate company. We are very much interested in the Atlantic Global Asset Management. At the moment, we will start due diligence procedure. The due diligence is the process of drawing up an objective view of Atlantic Global Asset Management, which includes an assessment of investment risks, an independent assessment of the investment objects, a comprehensive study of the company's activities, a comprehensive inspection, and much more. We expect that due diligence procedure and evaluation for the purchase will take 3 to 6 months. During this time, we will thoroughly study the company. The new leaders will be appointed and the staff will be expanded. Our first actions that will be conducted in the company in parallel with the implementation of all those plans that have already been created and planned by the company's past management, including the ICO entry. During the procedure of due diligence and signing of all documents relating to the transfer of ownership of Atlantic Global Asset Management to Asia Trade, the work of Atlantic Global Asset Management will be temporarily suspended, and all financial transactions for depositing and withdrawing funds, signing of contracts, as well as the partial operation of the cabinet will be suspended. Technical support and a number of employees will temporarily go on vacation. The company's work would suspend until completion of the Atlantic Global Asset Management during the due diligence procedures. This is a standard procedure for selling the company, so I ask our new customers and partners to treat this with understanding. After taking over, deal is done. The official representation office of Atlantic Asset Management, located in the office of the company in Cape Verde, will be transferred to Hong Kong, where in the future the company's main management and communication with its customers will be conducted. Within the next month, I will fully accept all the information resources of working with customers, and my colleagues will prepare a new conference for a more detailed analysis of our further actions on the company's work. And now I would like to thank all of you for giving me the floor. Thank you again for this opportunity to get acquainted with our new customers. Thank you again, and welcome to Asia Trade Holding.